Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is going to be my Elliot wave count on Bitcoin. But first of all, any views or opinions that I express in this video do not constitute to trading or financial advice. Please bear with me, guys. I do have a bit of a chesty cough. I am a bit ill and I am fasting, so just bear with me if my voice sounds a bit hoarse or I'm breathing quite heavily on the mic. So just bear with me. But let's get straight into it. Um, so obviously, here's my annotation. I've been discussing for the past few weeks that we're currently in this sort of ABC corrective structure. What we see happening here, well, I had this sort of annotation that I'd done today, where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into a wave 1, and then we have a wave 2, and then we have this wave 3 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 into a wave 3, and then we have a triangle in the smaller time frame, which you can see right here. There we go. So an A, B, C, D, E before we then shoot off one more time to the upside, and then we get a fifth wave, and that will complete the fourth wave as a ending diagonal or a diagonal, whatever you want to call it. And then we're basically going to see the market eventually then push to the downside. Now, I first thought this, and I thought, that's not necessarily the characteristics of a ending diagonal. Ending diagonal usually happens at wave fives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to me, I don't necessarily think that this is the right sort of corrective structure. Um, if we are sort of, if this even happens where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5, and we have a wave 1, then wave 4 could actually potentially already been finished. We are currently in this sort of impulsive move to the upside with Bitcoin, and that basically means that our wave 2 has been completed. With that being said, instead of looking at it like as a diagonal, I think the best way that we can look at it is probably as a impulsive move or the start of an impulsive move. Okay, so we have a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So we have a wave 1, we have our wave 2, 3, 4, 5 is basically to come, and what we have currently here is a 1, 2, 3, and then this is a wave 4 in a triangle, as you can see, and then we're getting a wave 5 here, and which that will basically be a wave 1 of wave 3. Okay, then we're gonna get a deeper correction back down about 50 to 61.8% retracement of this entire wave, and then we're going to continue seeing a third leg coming in, and that will be our wave 3 of 3. Then we're going to expect a wave 4 of 3, then a wave 5 of 3 to complete the wave 3 in the higher time frame or in the higher degree. um, so I will probably be saying that we do have market structure break, a nice clean market structure break, and what we're basically seeing now is essentially once the market structure has been broken, as you can see right here, we're getting this sort of retracement to come back down again. I generally feel like we are going to be coming back down for some sort of deeper correction. But what we have here is currently an impulsive start. I mean, so we've already got the impulsive start, and where we are currently is at the end of wave 1 of wave 3. So how would I go about trading this? I'll let this fifth wave basically pan out and let it play. And then I'll wait for a deeper correction to come back in to eventually probably test this market structure level again, to retest it around here. We do have obviously a nice rejection from here, so I want to see this sort of market eventually come back down to this level, and the price action will confirm. And if we do look at this, if the market, however high this market goes, around 50 to 60% of this entire wave, we can then look for price action confirmation to then look to buy it to the upside. Stops can just be below here. Now that is a very big stop. I would not be putting my stop there. But after this sort of A, B, C sort of corrects, and then we get a break of the B wave, and then I'll look to place my stop just around here once we get a nice impulsive move to the upside to then obviously start off this next impulsive leg of the third wave in the high degree. Obviously that's the bullish scenario. So that's how I generally see how the market is moving as of now. I think we have also a 1, a wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5 here. We then have a strong strong move down. Some people said to me that we have a 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, 5. So they're basically saying that this is a wave 1 right here. And what we have here is an expanded flat here as a wave A, B, and C into a wave 2. And then this could be the wave 2 like this. I mean, that is one way of looking at it, but I don't necessarily see this could this I don't necessarily see this as as it being a diagonal at all. I see this as a start of an impulsive wave. Now we've already had the wave 4 coming in, and we just have this sort of wave. Now I could be wrong, and essentially this could be right where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and B a wave 2, a 3, 4, and then a 5, and that could basically plan out. And we then continue going back down, and then that will basically mean a fifth wave to come, a C wave to complete, and then a wave 2 to completely finish this entire ABC structure and giving us a wave 2 corrective structure to then look to the upside. Um, so what is my main bias? What is my overall conclusion of where this pair is going? I'm going to say more to the upside. I don't necessarily think that we are going to be heading back down. If we are heading down, then it will just be a corrective move down before we continue going back up. We also have this sort of nice this trend line right here. So if we can get a nice sort of move up and then a nice sort of ABC corrective structure back down towards this trend line, rejecting this sort of support level, or now was resistance, now turns support, with price action confirmation and Fibonacci confirmation where it rejects 50 to 61.8%, then that to me is a nice trade that I'll be looking to take on Bitcoin to take it to the upside on my crypto portfolio. So I hope you guys did like my video. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do have a Patreon for all those people that are interested in mentorship. The link will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys on to the next one. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.